Hello, everybody. My name is Alex Buriak. I'm the Senior Vice President over at Jet Lending. And today's educational topic is going to go over how do you come up with the offer price for purchase price when you're buying investment real estate. Just to kind of remind you that if you're watching this live, you can talk to me in real time, ask me questions in the comment boxes on any social media outlet that you're watching this on. So just kind of first comment I'll show you here right now is our website. So if you want to watch more educational content or get your pre-approval letters or ask us to actually analyze the deal for you, we can do it for you, okay? But today we're going to focus on the math. We're going to focus on the math of the offer, okay? And why is this so important? Well, if you've ever watched any of my other videos, you know that I keep telling you that the purchase price is the only variable in which you can control. You can't control the after repair value. The market dictates that. You can't control the renovation budget because the condition of the property and the market on cost dictates that. But purchase price is what you can dictate. And then a lot of times people are like, well, how do I come up with the purchase price? Okay. So I'm going to actually put on like a Word document, like a whiteboard, and I'm going to show you some simple equations that you can do in your head or on a piece of paper when you're at the house. So you can actually come up with a price that makes sense for your business plan. Okay. So when you're coming into Jet Lending and getting your loan, you really already know where you sit profit margin. To make sure this is kind of a good kind of deal for you. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here, and let's get to business. Let's see, document. All right. So, that's not big enough. There we go. All right, and I'll make my font bigger for you so you guys can see it. Okay, first equation. All right, simple equation. So what you're going to do is first you need to know the after repaired value, okay? You're going to multiply that by 70%, all right? And you're going to subtract the repair number, and that there is going to give you your offer price. All right? That's equation one. That's the tip top. All right? So if you had a ARV of $100,000. We're going to multiply that by 70%. So 300 times 70% is 210. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to just put in part 210 is that number. All right. If your repairs for this property was 50,000, the max offer that you could buy this for would be 210 minus 50 equals, I know I could probably just do this in my head, but 160. 160 is the max you can offer for that property, okay? And if you use this equation, it yields you 19% profit margin, okay? And I can see what you're saying. Well, Alex, I'm buying at 70%. I'm getting this at a 30% discount, okay? Well, 15% is your projected net profit. The other 15%, all your other fees, all your closing costs, your holding costs, you're paying the HOA, your lawn maintenance, you're to pay while you're in the loan, okay, usually equates to about 15%. Okay, so yeah, you bought it at a 30% discount, but 15 of that's going into holding costs and other different types of expenditures out, which this equation usually nets you around a 15% profit margin if you buy it this way. Okay, so we can just do one more simple equation because the last equation is a little more complicated, but it yields you a better idea of what you're doing. So if you bought this at 65%, so if you did 300,000 times 65%, that puts you at a 195 number. That's 65%, okay? When you minus 50, that puts you at 145. Oh, 195. This puts you at a 145 top purchase price number. When you buy it at 65%, that usually yields you, break the suspense, 20% net profit margin. Okay, so these are really, really quick ways that you can come up with a purchase price when you go into a property. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, Alex, how do I consider this repair number? My contractor hasn't gone there. This is going to come with experience. This is going to come with you walking in and say, this is going to cost me about 50 grand. It needs everything. Okay, and it's 1,200 square feet or 1,300 square feet or whatever. Okay, so it kind of, and then you can start estimating with your team. If you haven't spoken with a team, even if you haven't bought a property yet, you should be speaking with general contractors and things like that, asking them what their normal, like, hey, listen, what's turnkey 1,500 square foot house and spring, how much is that running you? How much are you guys charging? Because they charge they can charge like a 9% margin, on top of things. That's how they make money, managing the deal. So you start getting with your team to kind of get an idea of the repair number. Here's a different equation that you should really consider. Okay. So you start off same way. After repaired value, you subtract your purchase price. Or you subtract, no, not just the purchase price. So we're looking at purchase price here. All right, so your buying costs, okay, origination, things like that. You subtract your holding costs, how much you think it's going to cost you as you hold the property, okay? You subtract your repair amount, okay? You subtract any cost to sell it. Most likely you're going to have to pay another title fee, commissions to another agent, things like that. So selling costs. Or as originations, I'll do it, and let's do commissions separately. Commissions to agents. Here's the one variable that most investors forget. Your profit you want to make. So if you actually have a dollar amount in mind, this is the equation for you. Okay? And you kind of estimate on the low end a 5-month holding time, on the high end a 10-month holding time, unless you have exact data from MLS and what your projections on days on market is. We do a 5 and a 10 month. Okay, when you calculate those numbers, once you minus all that off the ARV, that's your offer. Okay, so those are 3 really simple equations that you could do when you're trying to calculate and back into an offer price. So clear this here, stop the screen. So why are we doing this? Well, as you guys may or may not have realized, that money is really not the issue in investment real estate. It's finding the property. Now you found it. And now that you have found it, you have to make your offer. And a good investor not only works on their communication skills, but they find out what problems to solve while they're there. And they know what problems they can solve on how much they can pay for something. So they make their offer and they try to get that contract signed while they're there. Now, most of the time, you're probably going to get a no. And that's okay. No means you're in negotiations. Okay. If you make an offer and it's a quick yes, you probably could have bought that property for a lot lower than you did. Okay. Don't be afraid of no. No means you have to follow up daily, weekly, monthly, until that property actually closes and funds at a title company. That property is for sale. Okay. Or if the person tells you never to call back again, listen to them. But other than that, your no just means that you have to follow up and you stick to your numbers. One of the things I always told my investors when they work with me to close loans was, I never want you to hear, well, I just want to do a deal. No, you don't. You would like to make money. Making money allows you to do more deals. Okay. So when you come to Jet Lending and work with my team, can you buy more properties? Can you do things more efficiently and effectively while leveraging debt. Okay, so I hope this helped. I hope these three equations help you guys as the weekend, some hopefully finding some properties to buy, and hopefully I can give you the money to buy them. Okay, so check out our website, jetlending.com. You can call us, you can text us, you can email us. You can hang out on our website and watch as many educational videos as you want. You can reach out on any social media platform and see all of our education and our ideas and how we can help your business. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.